Did you know that 70% of marketers struggle to find effective growth strategies? The good news is there are seven, I'm going to show you seven simple ways to help skyrocket your income to the high levels you deserve. Any one of these could be all you need to give you the results you want. So here's an overview of the seven, okay? Number one, unexpected connected. Connecting what you're selling to someone or something that's unexpected, like how rapper Snoop Dogg connected to marketing mogul Martha Stewart. What? Yep, that unusual combination skyrocketed Snoop Dogg's income beyond what he ever expected. And there's more that I'm going to show you. This is definitely something that you could easily benefit from. I'll show you exactly how you can. Number two, group targeting. Rather than just focusing on individuals, why not connect with people who can give you tons of clients easier than you ever expected? Number three, bigger is better. Could you take whatever you're selling and connect it to something even bigger in a way that makes it even more exciting for your buyers? People are surprised by how this can happen and this can be done. Number four, rhyme time. Think it's a coincidence that so many products have names that rhyme, like Famous Amos cookies, Famous Amos, Reese's Pieces, Pooper Scooper, Shake and Bake. This is something loads of people with almost no money use to become wealthier than they ever expected, that you could easily use yourself to skyrocket at your own income. Number five, metaphor out the door. I'm going to show you how a guy you probably know changed the name of his product and his sales exploded from 20,000 to 50 million units sold. 50 million. Again, something you could easily do. Number six, affiliate mate. Here's a simple way to take something tons of people struggle with and make a fortune with a simple change. And seven, famous for free. How to get someone who's really famous to promote your product or business without you having to spend a dime more than you're spending right now. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Number one, unexpected connected. Connecting what you're selling to someone or something unexpected. Like I mentioned, rapper Snoop Dogg unexpectedly connected with cooking and household guru Martha Stewart. That grabbed everyone's attention, boosted his income beyond what he ever expected, and got people he never considered to start promoting him in places he never expected. But he's not the only one who's connected to something unexpected. Look at these two guys. These two guys created a weird food combination video.
You challenged us to mix flaming hot Cheetos with milk. Oh, this does not look good. This is such a weird food combination. Are you ready? 2, 1. Oh, why? I thought the milk was like supposed to make it not spicy. It's so spicy. Why would anyone do this?
And look at this. Their video got 54 million views and helped them win 24 million subscribers to their YouTube channel, all because they talked about something unexpected. How about pop and hip hop star Beyonce, who surprised everyone by coming out with a country music album? Or how about this? Geico Insurance surprised everyone with this. Whoever expected a caveman to be in their ads and commercials? But this unexpected message helps Geico stand out and grab everyone's attention with a valuable message that using their insurance program is easy. It's so easy, even a caveman can do it. So how about you? What's the craziest thing you could connect your product or business to? Something that would definitely grab everyone's attention. Okay, number two, group targeting. When you target groups rather than just focusing on individuals, winning tons of clients and making a lot more money can be much easier. Here's some examples. Galpin Ford became the largest seller of Ford cars and trucks on the planet by targeting auto fleets. Think about it. Who buys lots of cars and trucks? It's a company with a fleet of vehicles. Well, Galpin, when they're focusing on fleet vehicles, they even invented auto leasing. That we now have lots of auto leasing in a lot of places, but they invented it, okay? And the reason they invented it was to make it even easier for fleet buyers to buy vehicles from them. Focusing on who buys lots of what you sell or who's connected to loads of your buyers can be incredibly valuable for you. I helped a pet supplement company go from $900,000 to 11 million sales almost overnight. So how did we do it? Rather than selling our supplements directly to people who own dogs, we focus on dog breeders who are connected to dozens, if not hundreds, of dog owners that they sell to. We gave them about $100 a year commission for every dog owner that they would send to us. Now, since a typical dog lives more than 10 years, 10 times $100 a year is $1,000. Add that to how much most dog breeders make, and that's basically doubling how much most of these guys make and gals make for every dog they sell. If they sell the dog and then include the pet supplement and say, oh, you want to use a pet supplement, it's going to keep your dog healthy. Of course, you have to have a good product, and ours was awesome. But just having a good product isn't always enough. Working with people who are connected to lots of your buyers can make your income increase incredibly well without your having to spend a fortune. So by our making our pet supplements so valuable for breeders, our sales skyrocketed far beyond what we ever expected. So then there's Apple Computer. When Apple launched their iPhone, their sales exploded by partnering with AT&T, who had hundreds of millions of people with phones. See how this works, where you're targeting on somebody who's got lots of your potential clients. I created a blockbuster book called Brain Glue that helps people who are selling products online to multiply their sales, often beyond what they ever expected, without having to spend a dime more than they spend now. By partnering with Shopify, that has about 5 million people selling products online, it makes it easy for me and valuable for Shopify by helping many of their users to generate a lot more income. You see how this works? So who buys lots of what you're selling and has access to loads of buyers? And how can you partner with them so you both get awesome results? Number 3, bigger is better. Could you take whatever you're selling and connect it to something even bigger in a way that makes it even more exciting for people to buy? Now, early in the computer industry, the biggest client for Intel that makes computer chips was Compaq, a company called Compaq, C-O-M-P-A-Q, the biggest seller of laptop computers at the time. However, as soon as Intel launched their Pentium chip, the world's most advanced computer chip at the time, Compaq announced that they would be carrying computer chips from Intel's competitors so they wouldn't be so dependent on Intel. That pissed off Intel so much, they decided to offer their advanced Pentium chips to all of Compaq's competitors. The problem? Most of these computer companies said these chips were so advanced, it would take quite a while for them to figure out how to put them inside their own computers that they were selling. No problem. How about we put our chip inside a complete computer for you? So all you have to do is put the outside of the computer on and put your name on the computer. The result, Intel sales skyrocketed beyond what they ever expected, helping Intel continue to dominate the computer industry at the time. Now, this is about putting your product or service into something larger or more complete to help your sales grow even faster. I ran one of California's leading behavioral management firms, working with a lot of companies that have between $2 and $50 million of sales, okay? Now, we quickly, and that's helped us because we knew that over $2 million of sales, they got money to spend for us and up to 50 million, so we really helped them grow. Now, we quickly realized that banks could be an incredible source of new clients for us. But how do we get them to give us their access to their clients. Now, we realize that most banks won't promote us to their clients. They don't want to be a seller of a certain type of client, like a company like us. But if we created an exclusive workshop for them, combining us with a whole bunch of other people that could be really valuable, have valuable resources for larger companies, for $2 to $50 million companies, that could be valuable to their clients. It would definitely promote, they would definitely spend time promoting us to their clients because it would make the banks, seem even more valuable to their clients while helping their clients grow because of all the help that we would be giving them. So there's something about multiple businesses, putting them together, having them work together, that often makes them easier to win clients than if you're doing it all by yourself. So what could your product or business be part of that would be attractive to prospects who are interested in it, or the prospects that you're interested in? Number 4, rhyme time. When you realize how many massively successful products use rhyme in their names, you'll start to understand that rhyme can be incredibly valuable to include in the naming of your own products or services. Like Famous Amos cookies, Famous Amos, that rhymes. 7-Eleven stores, okay, 7-Eleven rhymes. Jelly Belly, Lean Cuisine, Elf on a Shelf, and more. And even with your slogan rhyming, that can be valuable too. For Nationwide Insurance, Nationwide is on your side. Or the Timex watch slogan that helped it dominate its industry, dominate the watch industry back in the 20th century. It takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Or Lego my ego, give a hoot, don't pollute. For my book, Brain Glue, how does this sound? Switch your pitch if you want to get rich. And how about this? Brain Glue lights the fire of desire in your buyer. See how that works? So, to come up with your own powerful rhyme names and slogans, start by listing some of the words that you use to define your own product, what it is and how it works. Then, what are some of the best words that rhyme with those words? Doing that can help you come up with a powerful brand name or pitch that can help your income grow like gangbusters. Okay, number 5, metaphor out the door. John Gray was telling me how people absolutely loved his book, Men, Women, and Relationships, but almost no one was buying it. When he changed the title of the book to Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, sales skyrocketed from 20,000 to more than 50 million books sold, all because he used a metaphor. Men aren't really from a different planet, although I think a lot of people think we are. We act like we're from a different planet sometimes. But saying it's just like men are from a different planet, that boosted sales beyond what he ever expected. How about this? When Lever Brothers launched their first soap, they wanted everyone to know it was one of the mildest soaps ever. So what are you going to call it? They decided to call it Dove soap. A Dove, it's like so mild and how it takes off. And their sales for Dove soap grew so much it helped them become a blockbuster of success. Just like Amazon, Apple, Jaguar cars, Rocky Road ice cream, and Red Bull all became massively successful as metaphors. So complete this phrase. What I'm selling you or I'm offering you is just like what? Okay, complete that phrase. It's just like, have fun and come up with a metaphor that gives whatever you're selling a great name, and your income can reach an even higher level of success. Okay, number 6, affiliate mate. Here's a simple way to take something tons of people struggle with and make a fortune with a simple change. There are simple programs that let you sign up affiliates to sell your products or services and lets you know who to pay and how much. What affiliate thing is anybody who's willing to sell your product for you, they make a few bucks or a lot of bucks, whatever it is. Now, major companies like Amazon, Shopify, eBay, and more have thousands of people selling for them. But for many, even though signing up affiliates might be easy, making a fortune from them can be tougher than most people realize. but there's a simple solution. Instead of signing up just about anyone to sell your products or services, look for people who already sell similar products or services and get them to sell whatever you're offering too. I work with a guy selling Amway and other multi-level marketing products who makes almost $3 million a year. Now, how did he do that? Simple. Rather than trying to sign up just about anyone, he focused on people who are already successfully selling something that's similar to what he has to offer. Signing up someone with little or no experience selling is rarely successful because you have to teach them how to sell and all that stuff. But adding your product or service to someone who already has plenty of customers, well, that can help you become infinitely more successful. Try it. Okay. And number seven, famous for free. How to get someone famous to promote your product or business without you having to spend a dime up front. Now, the head of Salt and Company that made yogurt makers invented a hamburger grill that's tilted. So the juices, when you're cooking the hamburgers, escape into a small tray at the bottom of the grill. Fabulous product, but almost no one was buying it. So he got this idea. What if he could get the famous boxer named George Foreman, who fought, famous people like Muhammad Ali and stuff like that. So he was all over the media. But media also showed him he tended to get promoted as a dad with 12 kids, 5 sons, all who have the name. And George Foreman, by the way, George Foreman second, George Foreman third, that was his sons. It's really crazy. It was interesting. But he had 12 kids, 5 sons, and 7 daughters who he made hamburgers for in his backyard on a regular basis. And so the head of Salt started thinking, what if I could get George Foreman to promote this grill for me, okay? This amazing hamburger grill. Well, the problem was the Salton guy didn't have enough money to pay to have George Foreman signed up as a sponsor. It took about a year, but sending plenty of the grill samples to George's home and offering him about 40% of all the profits that the product would make, George's wife eventually recognized these are amazing. This is an amazing grill. This is an amazing product. And she saw how awesome that grill was and got her husband to agree to be a sponsor without being paid anything up front. The result, George Foreman was eventually making $4.5 million a month. And eventually he got bought out for $250 million because they were all making so much money. Although most people are paid a lot to be a spokesperson for a product and are paid up front, this is an example of where the famous person was paid nothing up front and was still willing to promote a product that he loved. Here's another example. Rather than paying actor Ryan Reynolds, who's famous for starring in loads of major movies, including the wisecracking star of Deadpool, the owners of a company called Mint Mobile actually got him to invest in their company instead. Okay, instead of their paying him, he actually paid them to invest in a company and became a spokesperson for them. Now that company is being sold, and he may be walking away with $300 million, more than he ever made from all the movies he's been in. Again, someone famous became a spokesperson or a spokesman or a spokesperson without being paid anything up front. The point of all this is simple. If you have an awesome product or service, getting someone famous to help promote it could be easier than you ever realized without your having to pay anything up front. Okay, that's the seven mind-blowing marketing hacks that you haven't tried yet that could be incredibly valuable for you. If you like this video, let me know what you found the most valuable in the below the video. Also, you might find digital marketing, another video I created, digital marketing, 5 easy or 5 simple steps, and other videos I've created interesting and valuable. Enjoy.